Is this the proper scene? This is a scene. Okay. And my audio check is okay. So I can get rid of that window because I am not wanting to hear myself with everything I say. So what is up, everybody? Oh, okay, I know that was much longer than 5 minutes than we were expecting. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. You know, last stream, when I did all of the wire managing and all the updates, I came in today and then nothing wanted to connect. My main camera didn't want to connect because I forgot to plug it in. My phone camera, which is going to be this one, did not want to connect because it was plugged in, right? It's plugged in. No, now it's plugged into my computer. I had it plugged into my USB hub down there, the active one, but I didn't have power to it. So I thought, okay, maybe I'm not getting enough power. And so then I plugged it into my computer and I got that. So we're going to be doing a hodgepodge, different amount of things today. But thank you all for joining me and everything like that, if you see this on the VOD or not. A little bit later, once I get my bearings straight, once we go through everything, some just chatting, I do plan on showing the loophole with Windows 10 or even 11 at this point, I guess. But the extended security updates, which is going to be here on my little handy dandy Asus laptop that we worked on last time. We're going to go through, create the account, go through the whole steps, see what it is from start to finish. We'll see how it goes, and we'll see if there's any issues. For full transparency, I will be creating a burner account here because I don't want to have to worry about the email address that I use. Granted, I'll probably have to have some sort of email address or the password, but essentially whatever account I use here is going to be just kind of a burner account because I don't want it to be like known essentially what account I'll be using for my Microsoft side of things, just for mainly safety and everything like that and security. It's just kind of how it should be. So it's difficult to demonstrate it while keeping the privacy, but that way we'll just kind of know. I should probably create an email address actually that's going to be at Hotmail. So I'll probably do that, not first. Here, I'll probably do it over on my actual editing PC, and then that way we can kind of go from there. So, Mr. Smart Alec, thank you for joining on in. You are not a paid actor just yet, but depending on how our first to 10 smash goes later tomorrow, you might be a paid actor. So we'll just go back to this little scene here. I'm going to try to see what it's going to be like to raid today. And looks like we're just getting a regular, okay. I'm going to see what it's going to be like to raid on YouTube today. I've never done that before. So I'll be curious to see how that actually works and if that's something that, you know, will work. And they don't call it raiding, they call it something different. Not really sure what it is, but we'll figure that out. Current YouTube stats, we are at 2,198 subs, which is awesome. And we are going full steam ahead on the watch hours goal. Once I get to a certain threshold, I will be heavily advertising that everywhere. Which reminds me, I do need to go on social media platforms and post. Let's see, do I have the link? Yes. Boom. Let me also go to another thing over here. Just copy the same sort of deal. But in my experience, every social media platform that I post this stuff on, it's kind of a dead sort of platform. Things don't really get visibility all that much. So I have multi-chat. So I have 3 sections of chat for some reason on OBS. Not really sure why, but it is what it is. And if we get some time today, I'm also going to be doing some laptop repairs maybe. I plan on staying live till 2:30-ish my time. So that'll give me some good time to do everything that we need to do today and make sure we've got everything all set and everything. So And it is recording, so that's good there. And open up Task Manager. And I'm thinking as well of some other live stream things that we can do. Let me go back to Discord here. I had some ideas where I was going to actually be live streaming in a just chatting way when I work on my website, the Don Tech. Because that's one of those goals by the end of this year that I really want to finish, is having my website live. Because that's something that is just like, it's a constant overhang. I've had to go through on my channel and I've modified every single video. I've done the SEO for every single video, done the title links, everything to make it as good as possible. And that took a lot. That was a lot. And the website's going to take a lot too. So I'll probably have to sit down, have some energy drinks, and just hit it strong. So I think we're going to be, I don't know, let's see here. The man, the myth, and maybe a legend. Wait, we should drink water together. Of course I whispered out your comment. Oh. All right. But yeah, website. Because we have the dontech.com. We got it set. I've had that website for almost 10 years now. Because I had to get it. This is just a fun fact of history of how YouTube used to work. Is that in order to get your name on YouTube, you have to have 100 subscribers. But now they did change it where you can get a /@ username, but it's not actually the username. And that was no big deal because I think anybody can get it. Even Uptilt Gaming has that. But to get the actual /the Don Tech, you had to have 100 subscribers. I'm impatient. So I found out that you either need to have 100 subscribers or have a website backlinked to YouTube to prove that that's who you are, or maybe just having a website in general backlinked to YouTube. So that's what we did. I paid to win, paid to get it. I wish there was more stuff I could pay to win to do, but we're limited there. But we've had the website, thedontech.com, for absolutely ever, and I pay the yearly domain fee on it for absolutely nothing. So, it's just kind of how it goes. Tiago Player Searcher, hello. I remember you from some of your comments. How you doing today, my friend? I don't remember what those comments were, but I remember responding to those comments. I need to kind of fix the monitors here. Because I've got I'm sitting in between two monitors. Right, this is the monitor that has the stream stuff next to the camera, but this is the monitor that I'm doing things on. But I'm sitting here because I plan on using this laptop to show you guys the Windows 10 extended security update deals. So doing good. I love to hear it, my friend. I need to see if I can go on YouTube to see what your comments were, though. Because I know I've replied to you a couple of times, but I can't remember why. Wow, we just went up 3 subs. So we are now 2,201. Awesome deal. And YouTube also changed something recently where I should have music on. I don't have any music going. I just look silly. YouTube used to email me every single time that I would get a comment. A new comment, a reply, anything. I would get an email. I get no emails now. So I have to go to my creator dashboard to see the comments. And then I have to go to youtube.com, click the notifications to see who's replied to my comments in the swath of everything else that happens on those notifications. So... what's up? Oh, no, not Ash Nova. You're not Ash Nova to me. But my name is Cosmic. Cosmic. Hold on. I think it was Cosmic, right? Yes, Cosmic. Okay. I was going to say, it has been a hot minute. How you doing, my friend? It has been quite a minute there indeed. And I'm sorry there, Tiago. I am going through the list. I don't see any recent comments. Doesn't mean it wasn't recent. But I'm scrolling down. My videos sometimes get a ton of different comments on them, and it just floods those notifications. Like I was saying, I try to reply to every single one, but sometimes they just fall through the cracks and everything like that. But I think I've pretty much done it. But without getting an email, I don't have that constant to-do list. And I've scrolled down for a good while here, and I'm only 6 days ago. But feel free to refresh me on the conversation if you'd like, or we can just pretend that we're new. But yes, everything is well for me, Cosmic. How's everything been going for you? You still doing Smash? I have not played Smash. So let's go through the list of Johns, right? So if you don't know, we're going to be fighting Smart Alec Plays tomorrow, 10 p.m. Central, I'm pretty sure. I need to double check the time. And we have not played Smash in almost a year or so. You haven't played Smash in 6 years? Okay, I was going to say 6 years. 6 months, yeah. It's been... So, like, last time I played Alec was, you know, June last year. So we got to actually play him IRL. He beat me in a first to 5, but I will say that it was very laggy. We were in a weird venue. Alec was very loud. Very, very loud. And distracting, so to speak. So, but I'd say, yeah, it's what trophy you want? What trophy? But I'm facing him tomorrow for $500. I'm going to win. I'm going to get that 500. I was so confident. Because I have not played Smash Online since last time we streamed at Uptilt Gaming. Which was, I think, March of... Let me go back to the Uptilt Gaming Discord. Last time we went live was March the 12th, 2024. So I've not played Smash Online in a year and a half. Almost a year and a half to the day. But I'm so confident in my abilities, especially to whoop Smart Alec, won't be a problem. You'll play for me? No. Now, he can beat you, probably. But the bigger thing when we played in person is that we couldn't both be a Gold Falcon. And that threw me so bad that I was like, I'm used to being a Gold Falcon. I'm just used to it. I've been playing Gold Falcon. The Ditto doesn't bother me, but not being Gold Falcon really bothered me. So, oh man. It's getting, every time I want to stream, it gets like darker outside. I don't know why. I don't mind it though. But I want to get some music going. I'm just going to pull up some OST. I've been liking the God of War Ragnarok OST. It's just been very nice. Now but I want the full there's I just searched this up the other day and there was a full entire hour and a half worth now, and now it's just all these different maybe it was GOW Rag OST. Yeah, there we go. 2 hours. Experiencing interruptions? No, I'm not. Why would I be? My internet is gig. I should have no problems with anything I'm doing. My internet is gig. Granted, it is having some issues with the playback. Let's just do 360p. It's only an image. Don't need anything there. Okay. I do have several tabs open, but again, this computer can handle it. It doesn't really matter. So how is Delete? She is doing fantastically. We are hanging on. She also has not played Smash in however long. But she was offering to train with me and everything to get me ready for the match. She's like, you're going to lose. He's going to beat you. He's going to beat you. He's like, no. No, you don't understand the grasp of my ability. Y'all fought me. You know how I did. I think Lucky put it best when he said that, Control is the type of person that can just play Smash and then just turns into a pro, like a pro level player for 20 seconds. That's all I need. Those 20 seconds, and then I'll get it. All right, music is a little loud there. Get that quiet. And then this will tell me that's a 2 hour mark. That'll tell me how long that's been taken and everything. Need a warm-up, buddy? Nope, no warm-up. I'm going raw, man. I'm going right in raw. Not touched it, nothing. I'm going to go in, possibly change my handle from control to the Dantec, just because that's more of the branding right now. And then that way when it goes on the VODs and everything like that, it'll be like more representation to the channel I'm currently working on. Uptilt Gaming will be worked on to some degree when I have free time and I can play WoW again. I've been so busy, and Delete's been so busy helping me with stuff with the Dantec that Uptilt Gaming just had to take pretty much a back seat. But I do have several WoW videos, and I want to get back into playing WoW and have a nice streaming setup where we can just kind of like record videos. That'd be really cool, because I do love that content creation side of things. But there's just so much that's happening on this channel right now that I can barely play video games. I was thinking of like, okay, maybe I can stream playing video games on the Dantec, but I still have so much to do here, including a tutorial that I'm going to be doing on my laptop in a little bit. Let's see, I can get rid of that window. And see. And I'll leave that window open, I suppose. But that one I can close. Cool. But I do appreciate you coming in there, Cosmic. Do you want me to call you Cosmic or Ashnova? Because now that I figured out what your name was, it's like, oh, that's just kind of the words that I want to say out of my mouth. I've got Smart Alec open right now. He's kind of eating up some of my bandwidth, so to speak. Oh, okay, I see you right there, Tiago. See, I just got that notification that you sent me a comment. Boom. And also, I will have it be known that I reply to every single comment that I see myself. I'm not using AI. I'm not having autofill do anything like that. I'm replying to every single one in my way. Like, for example, I had somebody say that one of my opening laptop videos was bad because I didn't show how to actually open it, which I'm pretty sure I did, but I'm not going to rewatch my content. I'm too busy to do that, to verify that I did do that. He's like, oh, terrible video, bro. And I'm like, bro, don't say that. And I give him a broken heart emoji sort of thing. And then just ask him for help. Or I just ask him, how can I assist you in opening up this laptop, So I found it great when replying to YouTube comments. I've had people delete comments before from my reply to them, and I'm very cordial, very nice with it. I mean, I deal with the general public on such a day-to-day basis anyway, that most of the times what people say online, I mean, they will never say that to you in person. And especially with like the authority that I have in like IRL with those sort of things, I bring that same thing to my comment replies, and it just shuts everything down. Like it's pretty nice without being like egotistical or like, oh, you suck or anything like that. It's just really the way that I'm able to propose, I guess, the solution. So it's my choice, LOL. Alex still calls you Cosmic. Everyone else calls you Ash or Nova. Let's see. So Ash Nova, do you stream? Ash Nova, I know that you were like kind of doing a rebranding too kind of stream, but I don't know if you've actually taken hold of that. But current plan right now, it's about 12:05. Maybe the next 10, 15 minutes or so, I'm going to kind of roll out a intro and start working on the extended security updates, which does remind me, though, in the meantime, I need to get a burner Microsoft account. So I'm going to create said burner Microsoft account. And also, excuse the whole like way the camera works and everything like that. I'm still working on this whole studio setup of how I want it to be. We're kind of going for something. I don't know what it is that I'm going for yet. I'm just kind of, I needed to move my desk away from the wall so I could have more like lights and better like layouts. But it's it's still a work in progress because I'd love to have something shown on this wall, maybe something shown behind me, a subscriber count or something like that could always be cool. But we're in the beginning phases. We're in the growth phases, you know, whereas, let's see, create an account. Whereas with Uptilt Gaming, that was like, we kind of got something set and then just like it stayed that way. So you've been streaming lately, more of a rated E audience. I can't really control what other people say in game chat and whatnot. Lately, I've been working on a Discord server. Nice. So what have you been streaming? Still Smash? Persona? That's awesome. And how's your channel doing? Like, what are your stats and everything like that? Eventually, once I hit monetization on YouTube, I plan on doing multi-streaming to Twitch, Kick, maybe TikTok, I don't know, and YouTube at the same time. I've got the OBS kind of set up to do the multi-stream because that's really the best way to grow in this capacity. It's just having a multi-stream to just throw that blanket out there so that everybody everywhere can see that you're live, and then you just route them wherever you want them to be. So, Valo, Phasmo, why do you say 2 games? I have absolutely no idea what they are. Are those indie games? I'm gonna look them up. I love doing that instead of the stuff I'm supposed to be doing. Valo game. Oh, Valorant? Okay, all right. Well, it shows how with it I am. I've never played Valorant. Phasmo. Is it Phasmophobia? I think I've seen that. Oh, is that a scary game? Was that online? Oh, yeah. I don't like scary games. I think that came through a little bit in the Uptilt Gaming stuff. I don't like scary games. Valorant. Nice. Are you any good at Valorant? Okay, so create a password. I need to create a password for this account that I can remember from one computer to the next, but also a password that's not going to be like easily guessable. Let me see. I do have a pen. No, I have a paper, a pen, and paper. I haven't done any FPS games either in however long. You're popping off. That's nice when it can happen on stream. I don't know how I'd be. I think there was a goal at some point to maybe have us do Fortnite one time on Uptilt Gaming, but I don't know if I'd be any good at FPS anymore. I've lost that, like, well, not even to say I've had it in the first place, but let me see here. Okay, I wrote down the password that I want to make, so excuse me, and we will see if that works. Yeah, absolutely, Cosmic. I'd love that. All right, so I'm going to create an account for Microsoft, press and hold the button to prove I am human. I proved I'm human, I think. Just waiting on it to confirm that I'm human. And wait, what was the email address that I used? Okay, got it. That's at Outlook, right? Yeah. All right, and then I'm just gonna, I need to make sure, because a lot of stuff with geolocation and everything like that and location stuff is turned off by default with a lot of things that I do. But the last thing I want to do is go into the internet and have it say like, oh, hey, this is where you're located right now. I think those things are so stupid. I am just in a complete state of disarray that every single service out there wants to show you like everything. It's like, okay, here's results close to you, you know? It doesn't make any sense. I don't need those results. Unless I'm specifically searching for something near me, I don't need to see the results of what is actually near me. So let me go to taskbar settings because I want to make this Windows 11 as vanilla as possible. So search icon, widgets. And I think I'm going to install Brave on here just because I like using Brave. All right, but yeah, okay, there we go, Brave. And then once I get this all squared away, I will be showing you guys every single thing I'm doing and what we need to do to circumvent the Windows 11 stuff, things, requirements. I did have somebody in a comment say that they've tried, they did what I was recommending and they were met with, oh, that feature's not available yet, so to speak. So we'll kind of see if it actually will stop us or if we can go as far as I want to go. But generally, I'll be showing the process of what you need to do in order to get where we need to be October of later this year. So I love the Windows 10 content right now. It is, Windows 10 is huge content right now for the channel. I absolutely love it. It's so cool. Because I answer those questions regularly, and so many people are looking for Windows 10 help. And so many people are also, rightfully so, concerned about the fact that Windows 10 is going to be losing its support. All right, I'm just going to open up Brave real quick, verify that nothing's going to dox me. I try not to dox myself, you know. And let me just log in. Did I get rid of that? Okay, so I have the account. I just want to make sure nothing in the Microsoft account is going to show anything either. It shouldn't, because I haven't, wait, what? Oh, I didn't even write down my email address correctly. What? Oh, I need to create a Microsoft account. Okay. I've never done a Microsoft account before. No account? Need one? Yes, I need one. Wait. The Microsoft account doesn't exist. I know it doesn't exist. I'm trying to create an account, bruh. No, create an account. Okay, create. There we go. Golly. You sent it? All right, I'll check that out. Did you? I don't see a notification. Phew, golly. Okay, let's use the same password. You shouldn't do that, but... add some details. I have to add the same details to my Microsoft account that I added to my email address. Yes, in Discord, I should... Okay, I didn't see the notification on Discord. I see... Oh, I think it... because I'm streaming, it gets rid of the notifications. So, awesome deal. I don't want any information. Okay, next. I have to prove I'm human. Again. I'm new to this whole streaming thing. You're the pro. Okay, enter my password. My gosh. Glad I'm getting this stuff all set before I actually like show it on stream. Don't need an update. Sure, stay signed in. I don't care. Don't really need to though. You're still setting up Discord? It took us a long time to get the Uptilt Gaming Discord. I'm going to set one up for the Domtech eventually, probably. Okay. So I should be all set then, where I have a Microsoft account tied to my burner email address. So we should be all set to do that. Probably give me another 10 minutes or so. And I will do that portion of everything. So that way we can get the show on the road and get that done. I mean, that should not take that long to kind of configure and set up, I would imagine. But okay. I set this up so wrongly. I want to use my other camera, but that other camera wasn't working. But now I think I know why the camera wasn't working. Let me see if you're gonna go mow. I finally feel well enough to do that. You've been sick. Hope you've not been sick. There's been something going around. But get that mowing going though, especially if it's not too hot. I don't see the USB. Let me see, because no, I could work on the website right here. That could be okay. Oh, goodness. Headache. Oh, man, headaches stink. Do you get migraines? Know that Alec was dealing with those a little while ago. But yeah, if I get a headache, I just try to take an Aleve or Advil or something like that. Knock it out before it gets bad. But migraines, though, are a whole different ballgame. So that's something that I don't have any experience with. I know several people who do. And I am not envious of that. So I've heard some things that they say help, but I'm not going to, It's not help the people in my circle. Wow, does that change the camera that much just by moving? Nope, I will not be going to ReachCon. I wish I could say I was not invited, but I actually was invited. Alec invited me. But no plans to go anywhere like that. It will be fun to see how that works out for Alec, though. Do you plan on being there? Also, as I've said before, I met Alec once. That was more than enough. Are you going to be going? That'll be fun. Have you met Alec before? I don't think you have. You'll know what I mean after you meet him. No, he's fantastic. I still love jabbing on him, though. All right, wait, is this this might be, the little USB here, this might be what I'm looking for. So, you think he's loud in stream. He is loud in stream, also IRL. It's the same. There's no difference if he's in front of the camera or in front of your face. It's the same. I'm gonna try to plug this in. All right, got it plugged in. I'm going to test that scene. Nope. Nope, I'm here. Wait. Oh, no, that's the wrong camera. Okay. I need the other face cam to show. Because it wasn't wanting to work. And I feel like the face cam not working is because that face cam is going bad. Because I did fix some USB problems I was having. But it seems like it still wants to not work. Okay. Well, that's no big deal. And right here. There we go. Oh, he's more than just loud, though. When we were doing Smash, I don't know if it comes over in the video that he made, I had to keep telling him to hush down. It's like we are in a public facility. He did behave himself rather well, though, at dinner. Or lunch, I guess, more so. But let's go back to laptop control. So this will be what I will be working on. Make sure I've got all the... Oh, there we go. Ah, okay. See, that's kind of like the setup that I was kind of going for. I think I want the camera to be a little bit... That should be fine. Not too worried about it. This camera, I don't like the way that camera sits. I want to kind of have it somewhere else, but I don't have anywhere else really to put it. That's where the setup I'm at right now isn't really the best. But that's okay. I can change anything I need to. I have control. He can't be loud and eat food at the same time, yeah. When they started coming with our plate of food, I was like, oh yeah. All right, let's see. Microsoft account. So I have done absolutely nothing on this computer since I worked on it last time. Boy, that glare. Can I turn the brightness down here? Because it is washing me out. Wrong direction. There we go. That helps a lot. Okay, cool. And I can see that a little bit better, and it doesn't wash me out as badly. The quality is also fine, I think, on y'all's side. It's just for some reason when I'm looking here on OBS, it looks blurry. But then when I watched the VOD of the last time I did this, it did look just fine. But let me go back over to mine and verify. Time to go mow. Enjoy the mow. Thank you for stopping in, my friend, and I will check you out on Twitch for sure. It is not easy to navigate. That is, huh. You know, there's somebody named the Ontech. I missed a D. Okay, all right, the Dontech. So I am live. And it looks fine. Okay, good. It looks good for me. Was it reacting with like the hearts? Are things coming through? I just saw a whole bunch going through. Is anybody clicking those? I don't know if I'm clicking them. The little hearts that are like popping through. The chat thing is weird, man. Like I have like chat over on the left, and I have YouTube chat on the right for top chat, but it's about 3 or 4 minutes behind the regular chat. And then I have multi-chat, which isn't showing any messages. It'll be easier, I guess, when I do multi-stream itself. But okay. I guess we're at that point, was it? We got to 12:25. That's a good time as any. We got enough stuff going through. We've been streaming for almost an hour. So let's get to the point as to why everybody's here, yeah? Oh. Get my shirt all set, get everything all kind of good and ready to go. So, and we are all set to get this going. So, what is up, everybody? It's Don with the Dontech, and today I'm here to show you exactly the steps you need to do in order to create a Microsoft account, subscribe to the extended security updates, and use the loophole that I was talking about. As a recap, the loophole that we're going to be doing is that we're going to be using a Microsoft account, but it's only going to be one profile on the system, but it's not going to be used. It's not going to be used as a primary driver. It's just going to be on the system. So as you can see right here, the system is locked, and in the user accounts, I just have Monopoly because that's just kind of one of my game names. It'll be owner, whatever. This account itself, if we go actually into the account information, it's just a local account, administrative account. It's not tied to anything. It's not linked to anything. It's just a local based account. And in my previous video and previous live stream, I did show with Rufus how to install Windows not only on unsupported hardware, Windows 11 on unsupported hardware, but also how to do it with circumventing the need for that Microsoft Online account. And today I'm going to show you how to use that account, create the account, use the account, but only for that one purpose. So as we see here, the account is just one right now, Monopoly, local, nothing. and I did create a account. Now what I did is I created a burner Microsoft account myself for demonstration purposes because I'm going to have to be showing you what I'm doing as I log in. You should not create a burner account or a spam account. You should create a Microsoft account with an email address you actively want to use in that capacity, but something that you still don't want them to get your information and privacy from, and I'll expand on that more later in the video. But for now, this is my first time doing this, by the way. I do not have a Microsoft account. I've never had a Microsoft account. I've never logged into a Microsoft account, except I did get an email that my OneDrive is going to expire because I haven't used it in like 3 years. Maybe I signed up for something way back in the past, but that's neither here nor there. So we're going to go to Microsoft account. We're going to sign in with what we have. Thank you, Brave, for blocking that. Can you go away? Go away. And my burner account, I don't mind you guys seeing this and everything like that, is dontechburner@outlook.com. And my password is Circus Tent 14. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Don't save. Quick note, your important things right here. Privacy is your priority. You're in control, yada, yada, yada. All this doesn't really matter. I'm just kind of, going through. So staying signed in, I suppose. I don't know. But I want to be signed in on this account and just kind of go from there. So like I said, I've not used this at all. All I've done was signed up for it on my computer, and then I've come into it right here. So I don't know what any of it says or where anything actually is. But according to this, you should be able to get the extended security updates for Windows 10 by having a Microsoft account, and then whatever account that is tied to, up to 10 devices that are tied to that account, will get those updates. So I guess we're just going to go for like maybe subscriptions, possibly. I don't have the scroll ability on this laptop. I mean, I can't necessarily see what else you would do here. There's no devices or anything like that, but let's see, do they have anything for... Okay. Well, then what we get to do is go to the wonderful world of Google.com and go to Windows, type in... Like, I get that. So where do I enroll? Like, the price doubles every consecutive year for a maximum of 3 years? Golly. Wait, $61? I thought it was like 30 something. Either way, we're doing the free version today. And that cost might be for something different. So, okay. Enable the extended security updates. All right, so the volume licensing access in the thing there. All right, I want to open that up in a new tab here. Did I not just sign in? You can't sign in with a... What? Okay, did I click on the wrong thing? What do you mean a work account? A school or work account? Oh, it's volume licensing. Okay, never mind. That would be why. Okay. It's okay. I can read pretty good. Don't worry. Okay, so billing and your products, I guess, right? So there's no billing. So this seems to be more of the admin side of things. I want just like the personal user account, right? It's not enterprise, not LTSC, none of that sort of stuff. So so enable extend, where is that at the, oh, okay. Yeah. Commercial environments. Okay. That's fine. I can edit this out, not for the VOD, but for the main video. So when to use the updates. Let me just see. I just kind of want this stuff to be like set. Like that's prerequisites, limitations, related, I guess. It's like where is it? Enable extended security updates. Looking for consumer information? Frequently asked questions. Okay, yes, that's what we want. We want to extend for Windows 10. I don't want Windows 11 because the biggest thing is that Windows 11 is not going to be supported on older hardware, like what I'm running on, but technically we have Windows 11 on it. Oh, wait. This is not a good computer to show that with because this is Windows 11. I didn't think about that. Oh, well, we're not at that point yet. What can I do with my old computer? Yeah. Okay. If you need more time, 1 year extended is available. Learn more. The learn more doesn't need to take me to more questions. The learn more needs to take me to get the extended security updates. Oh my gosh. How will consumers enroll? Enrollment will be available on Windows 10 devices running 22H2 through a built-in tool available in settings for eligible devices. Okay. Do I have to enroll? No enrollment is mandatory. It's not mandatory, okay, but it's highly recommended. Enrolling by that date ensures customers receive the full benefits of the Windows 10 ESU coverage. Waiting until later won't change the coverage window, won't extend it, so enrolling early gives you the most value. How do we enroll? Either I'm just completely stupid, or Microsoft is just burying this and hiding this information. Both can be true at the same time. Okay, so what is the program? Got it. We know what the program is. What do they include? What do they exclude? We know that. Who is eligible? Personal devices in select markets. I'm pretty sure that's the United States. I'm pretty sure. How will consumers enroll? Right. So enrollment will be available Windows 10 devices through a built-in tool. So is that how you have to enroll? Not through the Microsoft account? So I might need to get another computer or just this one, install Windows 10 on it, and then just go through this whole process. I might do that. I need a Windows. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the process ready for that. We got time. We got at least 2 hours. So was it I guess I can show you guys how to also install Windows 10. So we're going to download the media creation tool from Windows 10 22H2. We're going to save it as an ISO. And I need my flash drive that I used. At a 128. Is this the one I used? I think it is. It either has stuff on it or it's completely free. So like completely free of space. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to intermission because I want to plug this in. And I want to make sure that nothing is on here. Wait, this says a Windows 10 ISO. Oh, okay. I already have a Windows 10 ISO. Well, okay. Let me see if I can run this. Okay. I'm going to see if we can install Windows 10 on top of Windows 11. That can make things a little bit easier for me. Welcome to the Dontech, where things go like this all of the time. And I hope this stays. If not, I guess I can bring the camera again, kind of show it behind me. I got the tripod over there if I need to get it. We'll make it work so you guys can see what I'm doing. But essentially right now, the pivot is going to be installing Windows 10 on this laptop and then trying to see if we can get the extended security updates on this system. I accept. Nothing. Keep nothing. This is not the way I would recommend it, by the way. I would recommend booting to the USB media flash drive and doing a format and installing from there. But I have a feeling it's going to take away the, camera support, so I don't really want to do that just now. But anyway, while we're waiting on all this stuff, y'all can ask me absolutely anything you may have about anything. I may or may not know any answers to anything. But I'm happy to figure it out with y'all. As I always tell my daughter, if I don't know something, we'll help figure it out together. Maybe not always. Sometimes I'm just like, I don't know. And I'm like, I don't want to look it up. But I don't know. I'm thirsty. All right. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm not this white, by the way. Like, I've got, like, some color to my skin. Just the lighting kind of doesn't really make it look that way. I don't know how to work on lights. I think I need to move one light instead of being, like, in front of me. I need to move it, like, kind of over there a little bit. But I don't know. This is just that way you guys know what you're going to get into. At least the audio quality is good, and the information is good. That's what I'm going for. Preferably two of those things, if not both of those things. So this will just take however long it takes, but doing the install of Windows 10. So that's kind of cool. We're going from Windows 11 to Windows 10. We're really showing them what we want to do. I would love to get chat to also show up on stream. I think that'd be cool to have that as well. I wish I could also incorporate the music I was listening to so you guys could hear it. It's the God of War Ragnarok soundtrack. It's really nice. But everything has to be copywritten. So if you want to listen alongside me, let me know and I can drop you the link so you can listen with me. Oh, Alex is throwing words. Oh, he's throwing words, huh? This first to 10 is already rigged from the start, he says. Calling this now. What a John is all I can say. I don't know if you saw this. I'm almost going to tell him what a John. So I'm wondering if the extended security updates, if it's not even enabled yet, we don't even know how it's going to look. Because they say enroll before October 14th, which is what we're trying to do. But I haven't seen that option on my main PC, but that's also not tied to a Microsoft account. So maybe it has to be tied to a Microsoft account. We'll find out. Once this comes back through, I will get it tied to that Microsoft account, and then we'll be able to see if we can have it. But I'm hoping that it does everything that, it's supposed to do. But like I said, though, at the end of the day, even if you can't get the extended security updates for free or paid or however, no matter what you want to do, you will still be okay using Windows 10 for 3 years after the end of life. It won't be any issues. And it's just a matter of whether or not you have those security updates, which, it's not a big deal. Let's see. I'm going to try to scooch a little bit. Oh, there we go. I wish when I would scooch, I could scooch the camera with me. It could track me and follow me. If I had a really wide lens, maybe I could do that, but it's okay. Because I'm going to work on something over on this scene while we wait for this to finish up, because it's, 83%. It's not all that bad. As long as it stays on the screen, though, I'm perfectly happy with that. All right, restarting, and we'll be coming back to Windows 10, and I'll be able to show you guys how to get Windows 10 installed. It might require me to install or connect to a Microsoft account because I am already connected to the internet, possibly, but I don't care if it requires it because I'm sacrificing this laptop's current condition for that at this time. So it doesn't really bother me all that much. If we do have to do that, I don't really care. Because, yeah, this is the sacrificial lamb. But this laptop is so great. Why is it not showing the screen now? For me, it's showing the screen. But for you, it's just showing, a black screen. So it says installing Windows 15%. Don't turn off your PC. This will take a while. I need I'll just go back to this. Intermission talking head. Or we can do editing PC. Right? Nope, not that. No? All right, let's just go back to laptop control. Because it might show something here because it just restarted. Might be faster than I thought it would be. But again, thank you guys all for being here, supporting the channel and everything like that. Notice that every hour that somebody is here for the live stream, hour the VOD and just watches for that hour, that counts for monetization for the channel. We have to reach 4,000 hours in order to qualify for monetization and also have 1,000 subs. But we're way past 1,000 subs at over 2,200 subs right now, which is amazing. But I'm working really hard to get that monetization through the watch hours. So just being here, watching the whole time, every hour you watch, we have 7 people that are here for an hour. That's 7 hours of watch time at once. It's huge, and I cannot be grateful enough for that. That's the big reason why I'm doing these live streams, and if they show that they're fruitful, I want to keep on doing more of those sort of things, and then maybe even eventually, if I can get into it, some sort of a giveaway. But it's just kind of a thing. I've been very successful with giveaways on my channel, but I gave away a laptop, so that makes sense. But I'm really I don't want to push that yet, because I do want to grow naturally and natively on the channel, because if you get people to come in just for a giveaway, it's not going to be much. So I'm trying to think of a way of like, okay, how can we do a giveaway, but it's only entrance of the people that are here on the live streams, right? So I was thinking something like, you come in and you say something in the channel. That's one entry. I will say a catchphrase like bazooka, I don't know, and everybody says gum, bazooka gum or something like that. And whoever replies to the catchphrase gets an entry. And then if you're here at the end and you say goodbye, that's an entry. So you get like 3 entries into this giveaway based on who's here and how much you support the channel. Not just the sense of like, oh, I subscribed and left a comment. That doesn't do anything. You need to actively watch. So that could be something that could be kind of neat, but I'd want to make it worthwhile and also something that I could do. So if you have any comments on that or thoughts, let me know. If you want me to do it, let me know. And if we get the watch hours, it would be the goal that if we get monetization, that would be the giveaway. It'd be like, giveaway is at monetization, if we do it. But right now the channel is growing at such a remarkable pace, and it's nice when I can record videos while also live stream, because that's what this is going to turn into, which is going to be a nightmare to edit though, but that's okay. So it's still installing Windows, 75%. I will go back to the intermission talking head so you can see my entire face and my entire room. I don't like those little blue things under there. I need to get rid of those. So that way, like you pull those to get the bracket to loosen, and then you can bring the computer off the wall, which, what was it, last stream that I did, last Thursday, the computer almost fell off the wall. So that was fun. So do those show up, like when I hit those little things? I don't see anything popping up. I just see that I click the little reactions and then that's kind of it. So engage with your audience. Ooh, start a Q&A. Start a poll. Okay. Yes. No. All right. Should I plan a giveaway once hitting monetization? Yes or no? The poll is now there. I don't know. Excuse me. You guys have to deal with whatever it shows. I don't know where it shows up. I don't even see that I can interact with it on my side. Maybe I can't interact with it because I'm the streamer. I don't know. But okay, let's go to laptop control. Still nothing. That's okay. That's okay. We are at the just a moment phase. Still not showing up, though. That's okay. We will be there soon. So what we got? We still have another 2.5 hours after this, I think. Is that not 2.5? No, 1.5. I can't count. I love how I've been live for an hour and a half and I haven't really done, like, anything. It's okay. Oh, yeah, so me and Delete have been playing Hitman. That's been a fun game. I got her into that game a couple of weeks ago. They had a free thing going on, and I said, you should try this. It's kind of fun. We should do the challenge to see if we can complete the thing that it says that was released at that point, Le Chiffre or something like that, based on James Bond. And she's like, oh, okay, I'll try it for free. And she loved it. She loved the game. So got her the game and everything, and we've been playing that and kind of having mini competitions of some things to see how we can do things and how it all goes. And that's been really, really fun. So we watched the 30-minute gameplay trailer of the 007 First Light game last night. And it seems like a game that we could be interested in. It comes out March 2026, which is just 2 months before Grand Theft Auto 2026. I am a huge Grand Theft Auto fan. I didn't play 5 as much because I didn't quite enjoy that one as much. But I mean, I've skipped school. What's the statute of limitations on that? I'm sure I'm allowed to talk about that. But I would skip school for Grand Theft Auto, like bigly, like a week, like for like Grand Theft Auto. I don't think I did it for 3, but I think Vice City I probably did. I know San Andreas. I definitely did.
Hey there. I'm
Oh,
Cortana, and I'm here to help.
okay. We can hear Katana speaking.
Little sign in here.
Shut. But why can't you show the... I need you to show on the screen. Once it gets some sort of driver support, I'm sure it will show on screen. But let me add in... here. Okay. As terrible as that is, this is where we're at. Just so you guys can see something in the interim while I'm doing something. This is not how it's going to be. It's just, I don't feel like moving the camera or anything. It's going to come up any minute for this. But anyway, back to Grand Theft Auto. So Grand Theft Auto 6, I am eagerly anticipating that game. But I don't think if it comes out the time that they say it's going to come out, I can't take work off for it because my kid's going to be home. And while it's pathetic enough to take time off and skip school for that, it's even more pathetic to lock myself in a room and ignore my kid all day. So professionals have standards, right? So I'm not going to do anything like that. So it'd make it so I don't have to worry about skipping work. But I'm anticipating, and I'm excited for that game to come out for sure. All right, let's extend this window. Get rid of that IV cam. If this keeps on working well, though, I'm going to pay for that IV cam software because I think that's really, really good. Okay, well, wait, I need actually to be a little bit smaller, though, because I need to be able to see when it comes up on the screen. So we're going to add in the Microsoft account. All right, hold on. I don't want you all to see me type in my password. So, but the email was the DonTechBurner@Outlook. And okay, create a pin. And then I think it's like what? You have to create a pin, but you can't create like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So what's today's date? Today is 9/4/25. So we're going to do 9/4/25. Always have access to your recent browsing data. No, not now. Okay, we don't need location, diagnostic data, tailored experiences, advertising ID, inking and typing, and find my device. I don't want any of those. Customize, we can skip that. No thanks, I'm not going to use my phone. The cam link should be up here like momentarily. It really should be. You're in luck. No, I don't want the trial. You don't want the trial. Do you want to pay for it? No. Okay, that's fine. I don't. Jeez. Is this what the general user experience is to be when you're using a Microsoft account? Because I don't use Microsoft accounts. So. Oh, wait. Are we getting it? I think it just installed a video driver. Boom. Okay, we're live now. Good, good, good. So, no thanks. Let Cortana, no. Golly. Okay, so I see that we have the poll. Some people have replied. 100% yes with one vote. Thank you. What was that movie? Like Megamind or something like that? Like, thank you, fellow human, or something, whatever he says. All right. I'm going to BRB for just a second. All right. Okay. I just turned the, let me turn the brightness down on this here. Oh, it's not as glary on me. So I just turned the ceiling light on as well, or ceiling fan on. I think it's hot in here. That's a little bit of a problem. But I am doing this in summer, you know, when it's hot and everything like that. So yada yada. But okay, let me make sure I'm on the right screen. Okay, perfect. Okay, so browse the web for the best. Shush. I don't care. All right, so I'm gonna get all the updates here. So that way we've just got all of them, because they did say that there was a certain update you had to have in order to be eligible for the extended security updates. So we'll just kind of do that. What was I working at over here on this other screen? Oh yeah, talking about the world of light. No, that's Smash. The other thing for First Light, yeah, for the new 007 game, which does look pretty good. But I don't know if I'm going to have the time or ability to want to buy and play a game from March until May. Unless Grand Theft Auto gets delayed, with which then I probably would have no problems doing that. But let's see. Okay. We have had... Try to go back here to the... We've had 2 votes on the giveaway once hitting monetization. Okay. So, I mean, that's... If you guys are interested... I mean, who doesn't love a nice giveaway, right? But it would be a... The problem is, when people do giveaways, they want to do immediate gratification giveaways. They want to be able to say, like, I want to give away, I want to win right now. It's like, well, that doesn't always work for those giveaways. Sometimes you just kind of have to wait. Wow, okay, this is taking a while for the optional. Let's go back here so we can... See, this is what it does. It's just like kind of like, I can't work anymore. This is a Windows 10 thing. It's not this particular PC thing. Come on. Okay, there we go. Did my music stop? No. Just got a little bit quieter than I wanted it to. Because this giveaway would probably go through to the end of the year. Probably. Is my guess. I'm not really sure. It would more so be the giveaway goes through until we hit monetization. And then after we hit monetization, then I can actually like pick the winner. So if we did do a giveaway though, what do you guys want? Let's see. I don't see anything here about the extended security updates. Which, that's okay. I didn't plan on releasing this video about it for a couple of weeks. So I can always have another time to redo it if I need to. But you just go through, you install all the updates, restart, kind of wait from there. All right. A lot of stuff with computer repair as well is just this. It's a lot of waiting. And you're at the mercy of whatever else it is to finish before you get, to the completed zone. That's okay though. I don't mind waiting. I've got another hour and a half, so we are good on that time. All right, clean up my emails a little bit. Oh, let me check my actual email. Like the Don Tech Business. I don't check that as often as I should. Because usually what I do is I get like, a lot of miscellaneous spam offers that are just not worthwhile. And I don't want to subject my entire audience to those sort of things because my entire channel's premise and the entire thing of the Don Tech's premise is to tell you guys things that I can firmly stand behind and firmly use and do and put my name behind. So that way when you're watching my videos and I recommend a certain product, you know that without a shadow of a doubt, I'm recommending that product because of my own professional experience. And I'm not paid to tell you that. And I'm not making commission on that, I do though, let me actually remind you to do that. I do make commissionable money through the Amazon affiliate thing, which is kind of nice. Which, let me throw that link in there real quick. But I like throwing that in there because that's kind of a neat thing that you can just shop for anything on Amazon. I'm not telling you what to buy. You buy literally anything on Amazon and it can benefit me. Where's that section here? Boom. Okay, let's get that updated. And now we can, it's still installing 20%. I like to let it finish all the installs first before I hit restart. That way it will make the restart go, I mean, it's going to be the same time either way, but. And that's another unique thing. I don't watch a lot of other tech people on YouTube, so I don't know necessarily what they do or how they act or anything like that, or how they can actually answer questions. But I like the ability to answer anything you guys may have about anything live, because I feel like that puts you in a different authoritative thing, because anybody can make a nice video that looks polished and sounds polished. I mean, we know I can't, but a lot of my stuff is just kind of spitballing, just like now, just going through and spitballing about things that are happening and how to resolve them and all that sort of fun stuff. It's funny, for as much as I like speaking to myself, you'd imagine that I would be on like Twitter a lot more, but if the camera wasn't here, I would be talking slightly. There'd be two differences if the camera wasn't on right now. One, I'd be talking slightly less. Two, I wouldn't be talking as loud to enunciate to get my voice onto a microphone. That's kind of that streamer vibe from when we did the gaming videos, to just like really talk and enunciate and kind of get our voices out there. I don't know how loud I actually need to speak. Hopefully not too loud. But all right, get that. But I love it, y'all. 2,203 subscribers. You guys are just so absolutely awesome. Just loving the content, everything like that. It's absolutely just, it's awesome. It's so cool to see that. I appreciate each and every single person that has watched videos, liked videos, commented on videos, been here, all those sort of fun things. It is absolutely, it means the world to me. And it's more helpful than you know to just watch a video to small creators. It's like chef's kiss, you know, like there's nothing better than just being there for support, you know, nothing on the monetary side, nothing on the gifting side, just showing up, watching the video, clicking a like. Awesome things. And I'm really hoping that this video can turn out really well for you guys and we can get to finally the point of getting the extended security updates signed up for on this computer, which 100% cannot accept Windows 11. So, you know, this is that, it's a 3rd generation i7 processor. It's got the 500 gig Samsung SSD that I've upgraded and 16 gigs of DDR3 RAM that I've also upgraded. This system was built before TPM 2.0 even existed, so we know it doesn't have that. And yeah, I'm also concerned that if I hit restart now, it's going to go away. So I need to have something to do in the interim while I'm doing that. Working on the website, but I don't want to start working on the website yet when I can't commit more time to the website. Because that's a lot. Do you guys have any experience with building websites, doing stuff with websites? I'm hosted on Squarespace, and it seems really easy in general to like do it and launch it, but just at the same time, a huge undertaking that's like, oh my gosh, can this ever actually happen? It probably would happen, but I'm not the type of person that does things in chunks. I mean, sorry, not chunks, but like small slices. I'm the person that likes to really do things in a, like, sit down, get and like 2 hours worth of work done at once with no interruptions. That's what I like to do. The other stuff is just, it's difficult for me to go in and be like, okay, I have 20 minutes. Let me do 20 minutes, carve 20 minutes into this small project or into this big project. I just don't know if I can actually do that well. But let me log into that. Kind of see, because every time I go to Squarespace and I log into the domain, how do I log into the domain? And they're always like, oh, you're back. You're going to be doing a website? Okay, cool. It's like, even when I just click anything, they're like, oh, cool, you're back doing a website. Here's a trial. It's like, well, no, I'm not ready. I just wanted to look a little bit. I just wanted to look at what it was. And it's like, here's your free trial for 2 weeks. I was like, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready. Don't give me a free trial until I click free trial. But because I want to look at, what is it? What do they call it? Themes and layouts. They're like, oh, well, here you go. here's a free trial to get it started. And it's like, I mean, cool, but like create a website. And like, what do you want to do on the website? I want to do a lot of things on the website. You know, they give you options like sell services, not really. Online courses, maybe. On-demand videos. Was that like, was that one thing that's really popular? Cameo? I don't know. Build community, absolutely. Sell products. No, I just use eBay for that. Memberships, that's what Patreon's for, right? Publish a blog, yes. Sell access to group events, no. Send invoices, no. Collect donations, sure. But again, that's like Patreon and stuff, you know. Showcase work, absolutely. Offer a contact form. I don't know. I wouldn't mind it, but I just don't want to have something lost where I can't respond to everything that I should be responding to, you know. Offer, get appointments, no. And promote a physical business, no. So it's really like sell online courses, build community, probably not memberships, because like I said, I'd want to link that to Patreon, because I got a Patreon, I don't know if y'all remember, way back before they changed the way that their fee structure works. So I'm at a really good rate with Patreon, like 5% or something like that, as a flat 5% on anything, which means that anything that's paid, I get 95% of it. But that's another thing in the future of like doing a Patreon eventually. The Don Tech, I really like to focus on building the foundation and structure. Like I said, I focus on all the minuscule details of everything. So that way we have everything set, so that when we get the ability to go bigger and do more, the foundation is already there, so we don't have to build it up, which is why I'm trying to get the website done. And then it kind of takes care of itself as time goes on. You know, all the videos backlinked there, you know, nice and simple. But that's what's been cool about having the Don Tech as a unique name, is that you can get the name everywhere. I'm still fighting with TikTok, though, to get my name. It's not that TikTok.com/thedontech already exists. It's not even an account. They just won't let me have it. And I think I heard that it was like every 30 days some of those things change. But let me just see if I can claim my name on TikTok. And immediately I go in there, there's some like girl baseball thing like twerking. Maybe I don't want TikTok. Again, it's all a means to an ends, though. See, it just says the Don Tech. This username isn't available. Please enter a new one. And then somebody said if you click it fast enough, if you do like username, the Don Tech save confirm fast enough, it will be okay. But I'm not fast enough, or they fixed that since that point. But there's also like I've tried to talk to TikTok themselves. Like I have a notification, which is a system notification, but I've created some help feedback for TikTok and been like, yo, can I get my name? And report a problem. Hi, thanks for reaching out. If you can't change your name or account name, try another one. If the problem persists, please send us screenshots for further analysis. Okay, they finally replied. Oh, okay. They replied a month ago, last month. Another thing on that, just like this girl in a car that's scantily clad. What? All right, but I need to do. I need to send them pictures now of this, because the whole solution of like, oh, just get another username. No. It's not even taken. So I was like, no, that's not like an acceptable thing for me. So feedback. Okay, all right. All right, so let's see. So upload supporting media. Okay. Hopefully they can assist in some capacity. They did reply 8 hours after I sent my message, the second message. So we'll kind of see. Maybe 8 hours from now, I'll try to remember to come back in here and see it. So we are almost done with this cumulative update. 90%, and then we can restart, and then we might be able to do what we intended to do 2 hours ago. All right, and checking out Squarespace stuff too to see what it's like. Because I'm a complete noob when it comes to creating a website. I did create a HTML website. Well, we can restart now. I did create an HTML website a long time ago, back when I was in middle school. And it was fun. It was cool, but that was all HTML based. And you had to do all the, just everything with all the coding, so to speak, on the HTML side. And that was great. That was awesome. That was really, really fun. But not, one, I completely forgot how to do that. I don't remember anything from my HTML days. But let me see. I also have a long list of things to do for everything with the Dantec. Also, I tried to get a merch store live for Uptilt Gaming, which would have been easier for merch than it would be for the Dantec. But I also would like to get a Dantec merch store. I just have absolutely no idea what would be sold, except maybe the same idea from Uptilt Gaming. I was creating a really, really cool shirt. And I went into Smash. I took a photo of Captain Falcon, because that was my main, is my main. Took a photo of Captain Falcon. I put it in Photoshop. I did the outline, took him away, did everything. I created the entire image. And it was really good quality of an image too. It was like a typical 1920 by 1080 image. The resolution was fine. The image, all of it, the pixels, PPI was all great. And then I would upload it to Fourth Wall to get them to create a video of it, or a product with it. And it was just like, your image quality is not high enough. And so it won't look good when it's stretched out over the shirt. It's like, okay, how do I make it better? How do I didn't understand how to make the image better. So that kind of squashed that whole project. But that could be an okay thing, because it's kind of like it just has nothing to do with the Dantec. But I mean, like, I am the Dantec, and Captain Falcon is me. I love how my laptop's just like black now. See? Kind of looks more blue to you, but it's just completely black to me. excuse me, I'm sure that it's fine. But caps lock is responding. You can't see it because it shows up at a key down here. It does look like the hard drive activity light did just do something. So I will give it some time. And we will see. Okay, there we go. See, you have to also wait an egregiously long, uncomfortable time for these things to actually do what they need to do. So computer repair is also a test of patience. Because if you're just waiting, you're like, why is this not doing what it's supposed to be doing? Well, it's trying to do it. Welcome to Upvo. Oh no, I went into Squarespace and I have another trial. It's a 14-day trial that started again. Squarespace, stop it. I didn't do anything but look at templates. That's all I did. I didn't do anything. And then it's going to be this vicious cycle because it's like, okay, I have 14 days of a free trial. Let me do it. And it's like, oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. And it's like, well, if I can't do it, I might as well not do it. That's a terrible mindset. Your 14-day free trial starts today. I don't know. Maybe that's something that I can do next Monday. I can like start a live stream. I'm going to work on the website, make that a September goal. I wish I could show you guys what I'm doing on the website without it showing information that shouldn't be showing. You know, like that's just my only concern is that you guys would see something that, you know, like, even though it would show like, you know, credit card information, but it would show like, you know, all the numbers, even though it's not supposed to, right? But that does remind me, I should probably set this up. Two-factor authentication is always nice. Need my fan. Also, what I like to do when I'm on the computer, though, I like to show you guys Brave browser because it's not linked to anything. Whereas my Chrome accounts and browser and Firefox, they all have all my personal information linked because I have it linked with personal and business. I do have a Gmail side on the Firefox that is not linked in that capacity, but, you know, yeah. Yes, and provide you with the giveaway. Maybe. Are we live yet? Are we back? Okay. Oh, what was the pin? What was it? 9? There we go. It is considerably slower with a Microsoft account than not. Like, considerably slower. All right. Trying to get all the updates here. So we're going to edit the power plan though real quick. And I always like to turn user account control off. All right. I'm just going to get every update. Okay. All right, Alec throwing shade at me for not owning Switch 2. I'm telling him my idea of the giveaway. All right, can we restart? We can, yeah, it's now just the NVIDIA driver. I'm sure that'd be fine. Let's go and hit that restart and we can get moving with that one. I did hit restart, did I not? That actually does this. Windows will do this when you're doing an update to the driver. It will not really respond to that. So you have to kind of go down here and update and restart and force it to do the restart. It's just one of those things you learn over time. You're like, oh yeah, it's just a Windows thing there. All right, we are at the 1 hour to remain mark. All right. All right, so we have all the updates, huh? Do we really? All right. Okay, let's see here. So if we have all the updates, like let's just go and apply for that to get the latest updates. Just we're trying to get the extended security updates here. So advanced options, it says that, okay, receive updates, products, no. Meter, doesn't matter, update notification. Okay. Let's see here. So if we've got all the updates, as it says, we have all the updates. There we go. Turn that down a little bit. Let's go back into Edge. Confirm, without, confirm. And we're going to go to Nanite. And I'm going to get Brave browser because that is what I like to use in this situation. And then I'm going to log back into my Microsoft account, I think. Or should I just do it here? I guess I should just do it. Wait, extended security updates, Windows 10, enrollment. Check eligibility. Right. Okay. So this is Windows Forum. By enabling Windows backup. Okay, all right. That's what we need to do. We need to make some other changes, I think. Don't we? By enabling Windows backup to sync the settings in the cloud, Windows can enroll at no additional cost. That's what we want to do. Here's the thing. What was that thing like? I'm not here to read. Right. So support ends. What you need to know. I know all the stuff about it. So we... No, I don't want that. I don't think. Maybe we do, though. So explore what's next. We don't need that. We literally... Okay. That's what we want. Enroll. Where's that at? Where is that at? So an enrollment wizard will be available through the notifications in the settings, making it easy to enroll in ESU directly from your personal Windows 10 PC. Through the enrollment wizard, you'll be able to choose from 3 of the options. Use Windows Backup to sync your settings to the cloud at no additional cost. Receive 1,000 points, as we talked about, and pay $30. So we want to sign in for this, for the Microsoft account. Sign in for... No, I don't want to do the passkey stuff. I'm signed in. Okay. I want to enable this. Save your settings, right. Use the search bar. All right, hold on. Let me change something over here real quick. So let's see. Use the search bar on Windows 10 to locate and open Windows Backup. Backup this PC. Right, we clicked it. Next. This is the desktop. And so here's the really, really important part as to what we're doing here. Because this is a burner account and a burner thing, remember, you guys will be creating your own proper Microsoft account. It will not be a burner account, but you don't have to use it ever again, but you're not going to just create spam nonsense accounts. I will completely invalidate the cause and validate the purposes. But it should be that we set this up to back up. It doesn't really matter what gets backed up because it's backing up the info for this Microsoft account. It's going to back up the folders in the OneDrive, back up the apps. It's going to back up your settings. It's going to back up your credentials. It doesn't really matter what it backs up, right? Because this is a account that is not going to be synced or used ever again. It just has to be on your computer. You might have to log into it to get the updates after you enroll in the Extended Security Updates program. That part, I don't know. We'll find that out after they actually start to enable it. So this will probably be video 1 of who knows how many that they're going to make me create with this sort of stuff. But once this is done backing up, then we can go to the next set of things. Because Microsoft wants to make it so that you can easily transfer your data. You buy a new Windows laptop out of force, essentially, and it will bring over your files through OneDrive, bring over your settings, apps, all that sort of stuff. But that's so problematic in and of itself that I need to make a whole video to even talk about that. But so it's just backing up. It shouldn't even have a lot to back up because we're not using anything on this computer. But once this is finished, we'll look at what else there is to do, see if there's any more prompts, and then I will show you how to create a Microsoft account, or sorry, create another account on your computer that is not tied to Microsoft. Oh. But I would not recommend doing this on another system, so much so that when I work on Windows 10 or Windows 11 computers, that a common question and a common solution to things is, okay, your computer's acting up. You just reinstalled Windows. Are you tied to a Microsoft account? A lot of times you might be. And if you are, you're inadvertently bringing all these settings that you can see here, the apps, all the settings, and credentials and things from one system to another. And the best example is something like Chrome. You can link with Chrome and sync Chrome to all of your devices. And it is fantastic 95% of the time, but it also can sync all of your add-ons. And they do make a lot of malicious or just slow responding add-ons. And when you get those add-ons on your computer, even if you buy a brand new computer, you sign into Google Chrome, it can bring over all those add-ons. And then you're just at the point where you're having problems with your brand new computer. So you have to clean the browser in order for it to be a clean, fresh deal if you're going to sync all those settings. Now, if you generally keep your stuff safe, it's okay. Like I run very thin and lean on my browser extensions, so I don't have to really worry about that. It's really just a matter of, easy for access to have tabs in different areas, passwords, so I don't have to worry about all the nonsensical passwords and all that. So I usually don't have those issues. This has taken an extremely long time to back up. My golly. I mean, it's going, it's doing. I don't know. But so let's go back into settings to see if there's anything else that is modified, because Microsoft seems to make it sound like it's just going to show up right here. Maybe they're waiting till as late as possible to get people to think, oh man, I need to get Windows 11. I need to get Windows 11, because there's so much fear mongering going on with Windows 11 that's just completely unfounded. And I'm going to be making some more videos and content about that idea overall of what it actually means when Windows does lose its support. But at the end of the day, it's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal. It's the same old song and dance that we've been through several times. Out of spite, I want to kind of see how old of a system I can install Windows 11 on. That'd be kind of a fun challenge. I do have a really old Dell XPS, like gaming grade sort of laptop. We're talking like Windows XP days, maybe early Windows Vista days, that I could see if I could install Windows 11 on that. The problem is, I don't know what I just saw outside. I'm just going to pretend I didn't see anything outside. I'm going to pretend I didn't see that. And the problem is, you can't usually boot from USB on those older devices. You have to use a DVD drive. So that means you have to burn the ISO to a DVD and then boot to that. And then you have to hope that the system, the disks with Windows 11 and the drivers that are built into the ISO can actually see the devices that are inside of it, because that's another problem you would have, is the actual drivers functioning correctly. A lot of times it might not even see the actual disk drive inside the system. So when you're trying to you load up Windows and it says, we can't see any disks attached. Well, you need to get the Intel storage adapter disk, usually, the drivers for those. So that way it can actually see the device, and then you can install Windows on top of that. Maybe it'd be okay. And then once you're inside of the Windows operating system and you have it installed like this, you have to also hope and make sure that your device manager will work. Because here we should have all the drivers, I think, 90% of them, all the drivers. So if you get that installed, you might not have proper graphic drivers. You might not have proper sound. You might not have internet, several different things. Your trackpad might not work until you get the native driver for Windows XP that was built for Windows XP on that system. But I think that could be a good thing to see. So partially backed up. Okay. This is terrible. That's so stupid. What do you mean partially backed up? Well, it doesn't even give you any options. Okay, so it says backed up now. Okay, so we should be good. So let's see. Update your Windows 10 PC, which we are. right? Because we have like about, I don't want to see the best web searches. I want to see like, oh, I didn't do it correctly. That's why. Okay. And we have 22H2 on here. Okay. And then, so it's 1, update your Windows 10 PC, 2, save to Windows Backup, 3, transfer to Windows 11. The purpose is to keep Windows 10. So is there anything with like, when will free ESU updates happen? Wait, so okay, so enrollment is now available for everyone outside of the deal. Okay. In the app setting soon. This was just posted literally yesterday. Okay, so we are pretty cutting edge right here. So Microsoft was experiencing problems, no surprise there, with the extended security updates. They were rolling out ESU slowly and around the world slowly, and only started a wider rollout with the August update, ensure you log into Windows with a Microsoft account, have the 22H2 version of Windows installed, and then have installed the August update as well. You will then receive the offer of the extended security updates on the update section of the settings app soon. That's the big part there, soon. Check that setting window each day until the ESU offer appears. Well, good thing we got all the back-end work done, so we can deal with that later as the time comes. So that's good to know. So in the settings here, we don't have that. So what we're going to do now, the next step in this video is going to be showing you how to create another account on your computer that is going to be a local account only. So easily enough, you're just on your desktop screen, you open up Windows, and you go to the settings down here. We're going to prevent having to type anything. You're going to go to settings, and then you're going to go to accounts. This is where you can see your accounts. So we have the DonTech burner at outlook.com, and just have all the kind of stuff, situation stuff there. What we're going to do is create another user by clicking here for families and other users, and we're going to add someone else to this PC. That allows people who are not a part of your family to use ignore the jargon, the verbiage, it's stupid. And they're going to be like, oh, okay, we're going to add you with a Microsoft account. Wait a second, I don't want to do that. So down here, after it says, how will this person sign in? I don't have this person's sign-in information. You click that, and then it's going to be like, oh, okay. And it says, okay, well then if you don't have their information, we'll create an email address for them. Why don't you? That's so stupid. Microsoft, oh my gosh. So you're going to click down here, the second option that says add a user without a Microsoft account. And then this is where you're going to create a local account. Traditionally, what I like to do is just call it owner as just a default. You can name it whatever you want to name it, but I'd recommend that you name it something that you would know what it is. So for clarity's sake here, we're going to do owner-local. So that way we know that it's a local account. Passwords, I don't add passwords to these things because it doesn't matter. You can add one if you want to. Now, very important, when you have this account though, it's going to be a local account. It's not going to be an administrative account. It's going to be standard. So you have to go back through here. You have to click on the username, the owner local that we just created, then click change account type. From there in this dialog box, instead of standard user, we're going to click it and then change it to administrator. That's going to give you the full rights as though you could do anything on the device because you want to be able to do anything on the device. There are some reasons as to why you might use a standard account versus an administrative account, but I wouldn't recommend that at this point. So we just go ahead and close that. And then what we can do is we can sign out of the system. I'm going to click on our username up here. We're going to click sign out. That's going to log us out of the system, and it will give us our 2 usernames on the computer. So we can see here that we have the DonTech, which has a PIN, or we also have our other local account. We're going to click on that, sign in, and it's going to do the hi, welcome to Windows, here, change your settings, yada, 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 and get us started. This will only happen the first time you go into this account. Okay, so then same with everything. These are just settings you can kind of personalize. I'll be doing another video on how to really make it so that you're more private on a Windows 10 system later. But except to that, no. So manage your account, you can see that we are now on the owner local account. Okay, so then as you can see, we're in the local account. We don't have anything, with that. What we would be saying and checking out later is that if we are on the system and doing the updates, we should be able to get the extended security updates on this system. That is the goal, but since Microsoft obviously is clearly way behind on their own ideas as to what you can do to get these extended security updates, I don't know if that's going to be the case. But worst case scenario, what you would have to do is you log out of the account, you log into, what do you mean? Oh, 9. I was putting the wrong number in. Then you log into your Microsoft account, and then you go to the updates on that account. Get the extended security updates up. Yes. Okay. All right. Cool. So the Windows 10 support ends October 2025. Enroll in the extended security updates to help keep your device secure. Enroll now. Yes. Oh, that's so cool that it's showing up now. Enroll in extended security updates to stay protected. Support for Windows 10 ends on October 14th, 2025. Without security updates and technical support, your PC will be vulnerable to attacks and malware. It already is. Get extended security updates to keep your Windows 10 device safer. Enroll to receive critical security updates after support ends. That way you have more time to decide on your next PC worry-free. Next. And then you're eligible to enroll in extended security updates at no extra cost. Remember, that's because we already signed up for the backup and we committed and did the backup. And so we can So you've enrolled in the extended security updates through October 13th, 2026. And this PC is signed in with the DonTech burner at Outlook.com, is enrolled to receive extended security updates. And then done. So now technically we're going to be receiving all the updates. Oh man, Alec absolutely cooking me in his chat, but I love it. So we should be set though. we should be good where now we are enrolled in the extended security updates. So I'm curious as to whether or not this is going to stay this way and how frequently it's going to show everything like that. So what's up, Grim Faded? Yes, I'm the fun streamer. I'm trying to also talk to Alec and be cooked by Alec. So thank you for popping on in, my friend. I'm doing some tech stuff right now, not the gaming stuff, but you will be able to see me tomorrow fighting and beating Smart Alec in a 1st to 10 gold Captain Falcon Ditto match. So if you're excited for that, know that I'm going to wipe the floor with him with gold Captain Falcon. If you guys are new to Smart Alec and you haven't seen me, Control from Up Tilt Gaming, fight with Captain Falcon, it's completely out of this world in comparison to the way that Alec plays. So just you wait. And hello, Chrono. Alex sent you over? Good. I like that he's sending you guys over. He's about to get stomped at Mario Kart tonight, too, so he's going to get a whole weekend of stomping. Let's go. I'm hoping you guys will be able to get him whooped. He's not that good at Mario Kart, though, you know. I hope he's hearing me. I don't think he is, though. But he's about to get... So DM me your response, you coward. I want Alec to, you know, no holds barred. I won't hold back with him. So I don't want him to hold back on me. That's how it needs to be. I mean, I was just in my stream, 2 hours ago, saying that I was asked if I was going to be going to the Reach conference for Alec. And I said, bro, I met Alec one time. That's enough. I don't need to meet him again. But he's fantastic, though. I'm one of those streamers that he really looks up to. One of those content creators that he kind of bases his life around, so to speak. That's probably the best way to put it, if I had to. All right, so just moving this window. I don't know why I'm just moving it there. And then I'm going to log back in over here onto the other account to see if it shows anything about the extended security update. So today, what I've been doing is showing people how to get the extended security updates for Windows 10 because Windows 10 is losing support and a lot of people are freaking out about it. So I want to make sure that everybody knows how to get the updates so that they can keep using their Windows 10 system for as long as possible. And Alec is a little bit loud for me, so I need to just turn him down a little bit more. I try to get him as close to that like 1% volume as I can. So, yeah. But I'm doing just some YouTube things like that right now, Grim Faded, and watching Smart Alec and just getting through the day. I got another 30 minutes of stream myself where I'm just kind of doing some tech demo things and everything like that. What sort of stuff are you up to? Are you going to be playing Alec in Mario Kart or any other games that he's going to be doing? I don't even know his schedule if he's going to be doing Smash later or not. But I haven't played Smash online in a year and a half. So, but I still am confident that I'm going to smoke him. So you have a question. I'm assuming you know tech. I do. Is it possible for your cursor to go haywire during a PC update, even when you're not touching it? It happened once and it scared me, but didn't happen again. I mean, a lot of times if it's like updating a driver sometimes, but it depends on how much haywire you're kind of talking about. If it's a laptop with a touchscreen and there was an update to the digitizer, when you touch it, you know, it kind of create like ghost touches. But if it's something that was just kind of doing it, but it wasn't as you were using it, that can be okay as well. So I wouldn't really be too concerned about it unless it's something that happens when you're in the middle of using the system. Because yeah, Windows updates, especially Windows 11 updates, have been doing a lot of crazy things to systems. And computers, the more that you look at them and the more that you watch them, you realize how weird and odd they are. And it takes how weird it is for some of these things to actually happen and how long some things can take. Just 30 minutes ago, my computer was doing a restart after an update. It was just sitting at a black screen for like 10, 15 minutes, and then it came through. That's an alarming thing if you're watching it. But if you were to do the updates, then walk away and come back, you wouldn't even have noticed it. So I don't even notice. I mean, for all I know, that happened on mine too, and I wasn't even paying attention. But usually you wouldn't have to worry about a hack or anything like that either. Worst case scenario, like viruses are really rare. You might get some stuff where you get browser hijackers or something like that, but that's going to be pretty far and few between and everything. And because right now most people want to get easy information. So you hear about all those scammers or something like that that call you and tell you, pay me $300 on an iTunes or Amazon gift card, otherwise you'll be in trouble, your computer's hacked, yada, yada, yada. That's the quick and easy way to get money now, whereas viruses back in the day were the easy way to do it. But now viruses are so much more complex and the operating systems are so much more hardened, it doesn't make any sense to create the viruses to try to reach the same goal, essentially. Yep, it's affecting old people at a very big disadvantage. Not that 70 is necessarily old, but they're just not aware of the things that can be happening out there. But yeah, it's one of those things that I try to tell anybody that no matter what happens, if you ever get a call about something happening on your computer, they don't have any control. No matter what they say. You know, the IRS is never going to call you. Microsoft will never call you once. Microsoft makes more money in like an hour than, you know, than any of these people that try to claim like, oh, you need to pay the $300. They make so much money that it wouldn't even be worth it. Living with nanas and grandmas is awesome. It's pretty tight. Yeah, those emails are something else. They are. Sometimes there's a trend going on with some of those that like everybody will just get spammed with them, and then I'll just hear nothing but questions about, oh, I got this email. I'm really, really concerned. And some of the emails are, you know, sometimes they can be a little bit more risque in sense of what they're trying to talk about. And it's like, nope, you don't have to worry about it. But since everybody usually is using a laptop and they have a webcam on the laptop, they're concerned that, oh, some of that sort of stuff may be true. But yeah, it's all phishing attempts because it's easy to get that money. Because they can spam, you know, 500 phone calls in a day. And even if they get one person, two people to do it, it's worth it because they can get $300 to $600, sometimes more. I've had people come see me with a gift card in hand saying, I need help redeeming this gift card so I can pay Microsoft. I'm like, don't do that. Use the gift card for yourself, give it to a relative or something like that, but do not give them the gift card. So it's sad that it can happen and it's so easy, but that's the state of a lot of things right now, unfortunately. So there's a lot of YouTubers out there and other organizations that are trying to shut that down. And I think everything would be a lot better if it does. But my phone, anytime my phone rings, it's either somebody that's in my contacts that I already talked to, or it's scam likely. Like, I never get calls from anything else. So that should help a lot too if some people see that on the phone. But if you have an old landline device, you're not going to get that same message because unless you have like a really sophisticated caller ID, but it might just ring and say there's a number calling. Free pizza and I need my card numbers, I'd fall for it. Probably me too. You want a free pizza? But why would they need your card number for a free pizza though? Unless it's like to validate your identity. But it's the same thing. You know, there's a lot of scare tactics like that. I've had, I've had somebody that I've worked with for probably 15 years that has, I've worked on a lot of their computers, done a lot of stuff with them. They're very familiar with a lot of the setup tasks that we've had to do with their computers. And they still will get a call and they'll be like, they'll call me back and they'll be shaking up and like, Microsoft called me and like, is everything okay? Like, yeah, don't worry. I told you, you don't have to worry about it. They're like, I can, hang up the phone call with them and I don't have to worry about calling them back. It's like, no, you don't. It's okay. The fear tactics that they do, that's the biggest thing that they pull on with people. It's unfortunate, but it works. But I think that is everything that I needed to do on this laptop for now, which is nice. So, because we got enrolled in the extended security updates on our main device, and I'm just going to keep this. Pretty much, I'm going to keep this computer in the same condition that it's in, so that way when they start to enroll the security updates, which might be monthly, we'll probably check it sometime in October and sometime in November and just kind of see how those updates go. Because if my theory is correct, this is the loophole where you have this Microsoft account that's on the computer. Legitimately, you can't get it off of the computer, unfortunately, but you have the two accounts. We will never use this Microsoft account for anything. All we're going to use is the local account for everything that we're going to be doing from here on out. And if we go into the backup, on here. It probably should have nothing because it's not linked to a Microsoft account. See, so it's not linked to anything, so there should be nothing that it can save into or link to, and everything that's done on this profile will be completely separate about from anything else on the rest of the system, and vice versa with the Microsoft account. So there's no settings and no changes and no browsing habits that you'll do on this computer that Microsoft will know about. So that'll be nice because we want that for the privacy and everything. So, oh yeah, games. So favorite games right now would be Hitman. That's pretty much all I've been playing lately. Hitman, World of Warcraft, Super Smash Brothers. I do like Animal Crossing. A lot of things you see Alec do. Don't have a Switch 2 yet though, so I'm not doing the newest Mario Kart. And none of the new real AAA games. The most recent AAA game that I did is because I got it for free when I bought my processor, was the Assassin's Creed game. That was fine. I don't even think I beat the story. I played it for like a month or so, maybe a month and a half, and then I was just like kind of done. So it's the Hitman World of Assassination. I started playing Hitman back in like 2004 with Hitman Blood Money and fell in love with the franchise and just still play it to this day. Oh. Let me just see real quick. All right. I will BRB for 1 to 2 minutes. All right. Whew. There is a world of difference in temperatures in my rooms. Good golly. This is a warm room. Even with the fan on. So, all right. Yeah. So, Grim Faded. Agent 47 actually is his name from Hitman. But yes, it is the bald guy. So, really, I think I'm done with the laptop here. Really, really fun game. It's coming out on everything, I think. It's like just released on the Switch 2. It just came out on like iOS mobile and stuff like that. But yeah, so what games do you play? All right, I'm gonna just rotate that out of the way. I need my mouse. Switch over here and go to another scene where we end. So I think did I do everything I wanted to do on that laptop? I think I talked about everything. Oh, I guess just one final bit of it and everything. So yeah, it's kind of an outro. So thank you so much for watching this video on how to get Windows 10 extended security updates. If it made sense, let me know. If you have any further questions, let me know. I will do my best to answer them for you as well. And we will see what the future holds. But now I know at least this computer is going to be getting free Windows 10 security updates until October 2026. I do plan on doing the exact same process with a real Microsoft account on my PCs to get those security updates as necessary to make sure that we're secured and protected. Though I might do it on just one PC in the interim to make sure that we're completely safe, because if something goes completely belly up, I don't want all my systems going down, you know what I mean? But that'll be where we're at for right now. So thank you again so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. And remember, the Don's got your back. So just a nice little outro there. Oh, all right. And then now it's just kind of the wind down time. I plan on streaming until about another 15 minutes-ish or something like that. So I need to figure out how to raid. Let me see here. How to raid on YouTube. And let me go to the bigger scene with just me. What's up, everybody? I think this light behind me is a little too bright. And then I might be generating some of the heat. Oh, not that color. There we go. I don't want it to be like super bright, but I want it to be some accented backlight. So, what is this? That looks terrible. I need to paint. It's not that I don't mind painting. It's just such a problem. All right, so we're going to be focusing on me, because I can only do one camera right now, so. It looks like it's tilted. Is that straight? I can't tell if it's straight. It kind of looks straight. Oh. All right, so let's see. You can send your live stream viewers to a premiere to build excitement, or send them to another channel's live stream to help other creators grow. That's what I'm doing, Alec. I'm going to help other creators like you grow. A redirect that have more than 1,000 subscribers and no community guideline strikes. Well, Alec, we'll find out if you've been a good boy. Move this light. I want it to show light, but I don't want you to see the light, if that makes sense. It's like the editing movie magic. Remember to tell your audience that when the live stream ends, wait for a few seconds for their screens to reload to the premiere. Pin a live chat message on your premiere watch page that directs viewers to your live stream. Allow other streamers to direct to your live stream. I think we've got that set, but where's the I do have to say though, Twitch makes this stuff so much easier. let's see, so redirect. So go to YouTube Studio, click Content, go to the Live tab. Okay, let me do two different windows here so I can kind of follow side by side. So Content, Live tab. Hover the video you want to redirect from, which is this one. Okay, and then edit, right? Oh, there's no edit. It's details, I guess. And then customization. Redirect, okay. I can redirect from my content to my content. That's kind of cool. But search from videos from other channels. So smart. Smart. Smart Alec. Right, there he is. Restricted privilege, redirect privilege is needed. Ask Smart Alec to add you to their live redirect list in community settings. Okay. Let me go to Alec. Make him a little live. So then we will let him know and kind of see where we are at on that one. But yeah, so this was a pretty productive live stream. It took quite a while, a little bit longer than I had anticipated it taking to do that, but I'll have a lot of editing to do to make that into one concise, good video. And but yeah, I'm excited. I like it. That'll be a lot of footage though to go through. There'll be a lot of footage. This is what, already a almost 3-hour live stream. So that's pretty good. I planned on going for about 3 hours. The VODs really help. And like I said, if you watch this in the future, that's also really helpful to me and everything. I see here that we got 9 votes. You're welcome, Kronos. I got you, bro. But yeah, quite nice. So the VOD for this will go live on Saturday, right? Yeah, Saturday. Oh, I love it. Let's see. I'm going to refresh and see if we can do it. Let's see here. So we're just trying to get the raid stuff configured. So I'm talking to Smart Alec to get him to allow it. He's not the tech guy like I am, so that's all me. So he's learning, like I said, all those sort of good things. So yeah, that'll be fun. But as well, make sure you do follow Smart Alec over at twitch.tv/SmartAlecPlays or youtube.com/SmartAlecPlays. I guess I don't know what his name is on YouTube. I think it's still Smart Alec. Maybe it's just Smart Alec itself. But so he says he thinks he got it, so I can now see if it will redirect. Cool. All right, so now the redirect is valid, where we should be able to raid Smart Alec when we're done. But yeah, follow him for sure. Kronos, thank you for helping him out, I guess. You told him how to do it. I just had to give him that final nudge so that I could do it and everything. So that will be fun to have that going. But so plans for next stream then will be, let's see, if thinking of next week, Monday, more Windows 10 stuff, maybe website creation, video editing, those sort of things. But I do know that Saturday we'll have this live stream go up. That'll be the 6th. Monday will be another live stream with that going up on the 10th. So I like to kind of like have the live stream and then release it 2 days after. It just kind of is nice and helps out. And then, like I said, all those watch hours significantly help out the channel there. And then I'm going to be fighting Smart Alec Plays tomorrow at 10 p.m. I think it was. Let me check the DMs from him. What did he say here? Yeah, so it's 10 p.m. Central, 11 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to be going and beating Smart Alec in a first 210. His Johns, so we'll just lay it out here. His Johns, okay? The Johns and everything like that. And thank you, Chrono. I plan on doing a lot of streams and everything like that. And happy to see you over here and everything. So, yeah, me and Alec go way back. Too far back. Too far. But, so our Johns, official John list for Smash. Alec will have been up for 36 hours, give or take. And I haven't played Smash Online in a year and a half. Do they even out? They might even out. But with $500 on the line, it will be hype. It will be hype. I'm not worried about it though. So what I'm probably going to do is use those $500 to figure out the giveaway that I can do and then kind of get that through. Because it's a resounding yes that you guys want that. I mean, 9 votes. A resounding yes, you guys would want to do a giveaway, but I want to think of some stipulations because I don't just want to build for a giveaway, but I want to build something that will be sustainable throughout afterwards as well. As like what you guys are doing, coming back and speaking, it's just leaving the tab open. You're used to doing it for Alec, kind of the same situation here. All of it just helps get to that monetization. And then I'll also be discussing monetization goals, where we're at, how far we need to go. But if my plan would work, the giveaway would be able to happen before the holidays this year. So that could mean that if I do end up giving away a Switch or $450 equivalency, if shipping is not something that can happen, then that's something that could be in time for the holidays. That could be pretty fun. Let's see. Okay. And I'm pretty sure that when I hit stop streaming, oh, I need to save. I almost didn't save the settings, and then it would be like, what happened? Nothing happened. So I think everything is all good. Okay. Then I need to privatize the video, or maybe schedule it. Anyway, I'll deal with that later. But this has been awesome. We've had a lot of views, a lot of good content members and everything like that. We are now up to 2,203 subscribers. We have gone up, 10 subscribers, I think, since I went live? Something like that? Or no, I was at 2,197. So I went up 6 subscribers since I went live. That's pretty awesome. Let me just verify everything else that I need to do. And then we'll be good. So, we found, okay, I can get rid of all those tabs. My Squarespace domain. That's something else too, man. Oh, goodness gracious. It's going so well. Okay, and let me just turn this computer off so I can get out of here. I'm getting hungry. I ate a big breakfast before I started live streaming. I might have a protein shake. I'm supposed to work out today too. It's a leg day, leg and shoulder day. Ugh. I might do that too and then have a protein shake. This should only take me about 40 minutes or so. Let me do live stream archives. Cool. All right. There's a lot to do. It's kind of crazy how much there is to set up and how much there is to do. I don't really need these headphones on anymore, but Alec is talking, so in case he says something really important, maybe. Granted, that's not going to be a common occurrence there. But while we have it, like 8 current viewers though, I kind of like that. I like that going because like I said, every moment, every second it continues, it's just more and more watch hours. But it does need to end at some point. Otherwise, I'm just milking a system that might not necessarily get it where we need to be. I want people to see what they're coming here to see. So thank you again so much for watching this live stream. If you watched the VOD, everybody that we got to meet today, Chrono, Grimfaded, you guys are awesome. Cosmic, always great to see you again. Smart Alec, whoever that is, he came in and talked a couple of times. He's, you know, whatever the situation is. But thank you guys for everything you've done and all the support and everything like that. Been grinding the watch hours. I'll definitely support. Oh, are you a YouTuber too, Chrono? Well, before I end here, Chrono, can I click you? Can I go to channel? I can't. Okay, I can go to channel from there. Wait, is it Chrono or Chrono? Chrono or Chrono? Oh, you do. Long O. That doesn't help me. So Chrono, is that what it, Chrono? Chrono. Okay, so what was option number 1? That's kind of the stuff that I need. It would take me months sometimes to be able to get some of the names of some people. So you, all right, so I got you right here. So see, so you got the subs. You got 1,230 or 1,360 plus subs. Very nice, very nice. How are you doing on those watch hours? They are killer to get those watch hours, man. And I'm going to go ahead and hit you with a subscribe though, for sure. What do? You do a lot of, you do a lot of live streaming. Oh, yes. That's probably where you get a lot of watch hours, yeah? Live streaming. I just started it a few weeks ago, and that is definitely the stuff that's necessary. So, hovering like 2,900 has been that way for weeks. Oh, geez. Have you been doing this for over a year, so every day you're losing hours as you're gaining hours? Because that is rough. Because you're climbing stairs, but every other stair disappears on you. Yep, so that's a hard part. I've been on YouTube as a creator since 2016, I think is when I created my first video. And I was monetized before they had the weird monetization requirements besides like 100 subs or something like that. I was monetized, and then they created the YouTube partner program where you had to have 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. I had a ton of watch hours, but I had like 700 subs. And so I lost monetization. And then I did a giveaway to give me a push to get the 1,000 subs, and I got it, and then I was monetized. And then I started twitch.tv/uptiltgaming, and I didn't do anything for the Don Tech for 2 years. So I lost the monetization side. So now here I am again trying to trudge up to get to the monetization, and yeah, I'm trying to get there. Once I get 3,000 watch hours, then I'm gonna be pushing heavy on trying to get those final 1,000, and that's where that giveaway is from, to promote people. I don't know if you heard what the giveaway idea was going to be, but that's what I'm hoping to do. That you do the live streams, like I see you're doing a lot of live streams. People can just keep watching you. That's like seemingly to be the ultimate way to get those watch hours. So, you know, you're monetized back when it was open for everyone, but I wasn't seriously making content. Yeah, going for 3K, then pushing hard for that 4K. Yeah, it is an absolute brutal thing. But at least you got the subs. That is also brutal to have that. But then once that gate opens and we have monetization, then you're making some, I mean, I don't want to say like decent money, but you're not making pennies a day. You should be making, you know, a couple of dollars. I'm expecting, based on what I see, to make anywhere from like $5 to $10 a day once I cross over the threshold of monetization. Fingers crossed, you know. So shorts helped a ton with that. And yeah, more than zero, that's for sure too. Like my subs, like I've been doing a lot of shorts, but they don't seem to relate to a lot of subscribers. Views, yes. But let's see, your shorts here. I mean, I try to release like one short every day that doesn't have long form content. And I don't know how long you've been releasing shorts, but it seems like you have a good plethora of shorts. Now, have you heard of the, what was it called? There's a certain methodology to the shorts where every time you release a new long form video, you edit all of your shorts to directly link to that latest long form video. And so every time you make a new video, you update all your shorts and the related video goes to that latest video. If you release every day, it's really, really hard because you'd have to do that multiple times a day. But I found out about doing that, and it's giving a huge boost to the content that I release on that given day. Like, it kind of bigly. So you stream to YouTube Shorts. You can stream to YouTube Shorts? Really? I didn't know that. Huh. So streaming to YouTube Shorts. I did not know that you could. Okay, well, that could be interesting. If I still edit long form content, I would do it, but now regularly on my window screen or widescreen content is live streaming, so I can figure out a better editing schedule. It also counts for watch hours. Okay, all right. Well, I will definitely look into something like that. Because as you can tell, like this is like my 4th live stream on the channel, I think, and I don't have anything set up. I have like a couple of scenes and just kind of this. I don't have any fancy graphics or text, and your stuff looks like pretty clean. I'm gonna go to. I haven't pulled up a live stream yet, but I'm gonna pull up your most one that you did yesterday and everything here. And your stuff is obviously, you know, I mean, you got the stream starting, you got the chat up there, you got yourself right there, all nice. You got really good lighting around you, like so. You've got it set pretty decently. You probably have a nice camera on you. I've just got the Elgato Wave 4K that I'm trying out to see if I like it. And you got a nice like background. I mean, your stuff looks pretty clean there. Like that looks pretty good. I like how everything is circularized. I don't know. You know, everything is it's like it looks very visually appealing. So I can see how that can work well. And you have your camera off to the side, so that probably would be able to be framed with the shorts where it's showing like half of you in some direction, then half of you in another direction. So you got a nice layout. You're doing the gamers news. That's always cool. I wanted to do tech news, but never really got around to it. But that's always something really nice to make as well. Oh, so you're also using an OG Elgato Facecam. I got one of those too over here, but it doesn't want to work anymore. I haven't used it in a long time. It doesn't want to work. So I don't know. But the 4K seems a little bit nicer. I haven't had to do as much, but I need to really work on my lighting and all that stuff. So, well, that's really cool there, Chrono. I am going to 100%, if I see you going live and everything like that, I will drop in because I want to help you get those watch hours because that is the most important thing, just being there. Chat a little bit, like it, you know, whatever the situation is, but just being there, the most important thing that you can do. for sure. So hopefully, I hope your hours update soon, because that would be great. My updates are about 5 days behind on content, and they're updating regularly. Fortunately for me, a year ago, I was only pulling about 2 to 4 hours a day. So I'm not losing as much, and I'm gaining a pretty considerable amount. And yeah, so I would hope that both of us, but especially you, because you've obviously been putting a lot into this, get monetization by the end of the year. I think that'd be beautiful. So, and chats during stream help you push it to more people. I did not know that either, because I'm used to streaming on Twitch. Stopped doing that. We did a gaming community, me and my wife, called Up Tilt Gaming, and we had that, and I think we got to like almost 800 followers, and it was really, really nice, great community of people and everything, and then just life changed a lot of stuff, so we weren't able to do the streaming on that anymore, and I've always had Dontech in the back and everything, but yeah, that'd be pretty cool. So what is your typical schedule there, Mr. Chrono? It looks like you have content that goes like live like every day, streamed 1 day ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago. I mean, that's pretty awesome. And multi-streaming, yes. I do want to do multi-streaming on like Twitch and Kick after I get monetization, because I don't want to cannibalize the audience right now and have them like, because I have a lot of people that might prefer to watch me on Twitch, which is like, that's fine, but I don't need you on Twitch. I need you on YouTube. I don't need anything on Twitch. I need you on YouTube. That's the only reason why I'm live streaming, is to get those watch hours. That's why I'm not ending it either, because one, you're awesome to talk to, and two, 8 concurrent viewers for 3 hours. That's how much math is that? That's not a hard calculation. It's 8 times 3. 24 watch hours just from this one thing on top of the other watch hours that are happening. So that's insane. So Sunday to Friday, with Monday, Wednesday, Friday are in the morning, and Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday are in the evenings. Awesome deal. Well, I'm almost always at a computer that I can probably hit you with and be able to support you there. So I would love to, yeah, do that. I think that would be awesome. So that's pretty cool. I'm hyped for you, man. I'm hyped for you. Like, that would be absolutely awesome. Your video quality look awesome. And when I have the ability to, I'll listen to you, watch some of your stuff, kind of see what you're about and everything. So that'll be kind of neat. Yeah, I mean, it looks like you've got a plan set up. Like, that's great. You got these stream clips, watch time to grind, post and polls and everything like that. Like, you look like you're doing exactly everything that you should be doing. And then we're just waiting and hoping that YouTube does what it's supposed to do, which is show us to people so they can watch us. You know, and when you look at the analytics, you see, like, I'll see a video that's going really, 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 really well, and then it just stops because YouTube stops showing it to people. It's like, dude, YouTube. Obviously, when you show it to people, they like it, they watch it. Keep showing it to people. Don't take it away. Just because it failed some preliminary test of, like, you know, oh, it wasn't enough people that liked it, even though to me it's like a huge amount, you know. But we can do the tasks, but it's that grind. But once we reach it, we have that monetization. From there, it's all set. I'm telling myself in my mindset of, like, okay, when I had started YouTube and when I had stopped, if I had not stopped and I had kept going and just doing stuff from then to now, I would be exactly where I want to be. So that's the same mindset that I'm taking from now for the next 5 years. The 5 years is going to pass either way. So if I can grind it in a healthy way and prevent, you know, burnout or anything, I'm going to push as hard as I can until I get monetization. Then after it's monetization, I'm going to treat it more like a second job where I have more schedules and boundaries, because, you know, it should not be easier that way, but I won't be as, like, you know, I check my watch hours every single day, sometimes every single hour, even though it doesn't change, but once every day, you know. I'm always checking the subs. I got the analytics on my phone. I'm always checking it and everything. So, but you get it. It's kind of awesome to have that stuff. But I really appreciate you coming in, sharing your channel and everything like that, and all that stuff. But I do need to get to rating Mr. Smart Alec, and then we can go from there, I think. So let me get some of these windows, but I'm gonna keep your window open there, Chrono, so I can check you out after the stream. And yeah, I refresh Studio all the time. All the time. It's more than any other social media. If there's a thing on my phone which keeps track of how many apps I'm in, and then on my computer, if I have a tab open, it's always YouTube Studio to just kind of see, like, okay, where are we at? Dashboard. Okay, you know, refresh the dashboard. Did I get another sub? Oh, I did. Cool. You know, it's always fun. But thank you for stopping on in. I'll see you definitely in your stream next time. So to pop in and everything like that and give you that support and that lurk and those chats and everything for sure. And I think all I need to do now is just hit end and stop streaming, and it will go to Alec. So I guess I will see you guys on the other flip side and everything like that. So thank you again so much for watching. This has been the Don with the Don Tech. And remember, the Don's got your back. And the Don can stop streaming. Where's the button? Stop. Did it stop? It doesn't look like it stopped. It still looks like it's going stop.